Alright, everybody. We're back, and let's get down to business. But instead of defeating the Huns, we are trying to escape Polaris and get the orange windstone. Let's see what the docks hold for us. Are we able to skirt around these guys? I don't know if we'd have to fight them.
Finally, a successful stealth mission.
Well, I don't know about that, Ratbeard. I guess if you meant just to get out of the palace, sure.
A giant rat? The terrible Rasputin has returned to assassinate our emperor! Get him!
What?
That's funny right there. Well, you spoke too soon, Ratbeard. Spoke too soon. We're back in it with the Polaris troops. And we get to try out our new companion. Let's go. I gave you Repel 3, so that won't work for anybody except that feller. But let's try out some of your stuff. Double bonus chain talents. I still don't know what that means. Let me see if this... Yeah, the Polar Endurance shows up right there. So I think it's something that happens automatically. We're going to try... That's not going to do anything. Give ourselves weapon power, sure. It's a bummer I didn't pull a protection for guns, because that's kind of what they have. But you know what? We'll throw it on anyway. We're going to try stuff. Let's just do stuff. I was thinking a little bit more about the events of last episode. I was kind of surprised they tote Napoleon as such a military genius, but it seemed kind of crazy that he would, ask us politely to give him information about Marylebone, and then when we didn't, he would just immediately try to have us arrested. I don't know, it didn't show. Okay, I think that was at the end of the turn there. He just healed a little bit of health. That makes sense. Yeah, it didn't seem very tactically genius of him, in my opinion, but maybe, perhaps he's a strategic genius. He's really good at strategy, but not so much a tactical genius, as in like the overarching strategy, like the long-term plan or the overarching goal, is not great at the tactical specific steps that are needed to achieve that strategy. I think in real life George Washington was that way. George Washington was an awesome general, and he was really great at strategy, the overarching plans, different things like that, but he was not as good about the specific tactics, and that ended up losing a few battles. But I don't know. Who knows? I kind of wish Napoleon had a little bit bigger of a big bad plan that we had to escape. But you know what? Maybe we're still in the depths of it. I shouldn't speak too soon. So I guess we'll have increased weapon power from that Cold Fury. That's cool. What else do you have? We don't really have debuffs, so you don't need to do that. Let's try this out and see what it does. Let's just start doing stuff. I forgot he had a power. I'll get a flanking on him at least. I don't really need to dodge that much. If there were more melee characters, the decreased dodge would be even better, so I'd get my vengeance strikes off, but you know what, I can take a few spark thrower shots. You be alright. Ouch, and I'm stunned. Well, okay, I didn't play that one very well. Kind of forgot what that whole guy's shtick was. Alright. Okay. Relentless and Blade Storm. Interesting. He healed up again. Did my Polar Endurance go off? I didn't even notice. I was too busy yapping about Napoleon and strategies and tactics. Okay. Ouch. Perhaps I spoke too soon about damage protection and dodge. There is a distinct possibility I was a little too confident. You know what? Just have to grin and bear it. Too much power. What in the world is that? Is that what it said? Of course, my computer hates this area because there's so many new things and moving stuff. I'm gonna have to upgrade my computer eventually just to be able to handle this game. Oh, that was nice. Good job, transfer student. Excellent work. Alright, too much power. I need to look up what that does. That looked more like a Overwatch thing. I hope that's not just another Overwatch thing. That wouldn't make sense. Am I still stunned? I can't even see. Gee, I hope not. I sure hope not.
On my way.
Let's heal. We're gonna use up all this stuff. Okay, I'm not stunned. That's good. Maybe I should have used a stun on that guy, the ring speed, but I don't know. I've lost all semblance of actual good plays and just started clicking random stuff. I am moving at some terrible frames per second. I don't even want to look at what it is. I'm sure that'll make this incredibly enjoyable to watch. It's kind of a bummer we didn't even try to negotiate with Polagwin and like point out that we had rescued him from prison and all that stuff. I suppose Gracie Conrad kind of destroyed all chances of negotiation, but a little bit more back and forth maybe. We could have tried. Or pointing out that we saved the spiral, or pointing out that we're the most powerful pirate to exist at this point, you know. Let's see. Oh, it's okay. So, it looks like Oleg's polar endurance happens at the end of his turn, like after he does his stuff. But it looks like mine ends at the end of my entire team's turn, which is a little odd. But you know what? We ball. At least it's doing something. So that polar endurance could be really powerful over time if you put on a swashbuckler who hides, or something like someone with high dodge, or just who sits in the back. You could, over time, you can. Cause I think I only have one rank of polar endurance. That's just 5%. But I think rank 3 is at 15%, up to 15% every single turn. So he's. Oh, and you can put. I'm actually gonna put that on me. Thank you. I don't want to get hit again, so I'm going to go up there. You know, I could probably just heal up. I ain't going to lie, these guys will probably take out these ruffians. Nice critical. Yeah, or someone just on the back lines, and over time, I mean, even if you just had 2 ranks of it, you know, 10 times 10 is 100, so even if you survive 3 rounds, you heal 30% of your health. I mean, that's a lot. Toro. Focus your inner rage. Think about how cold you are, even in your new fur-lined jacket. Oh, cool, we saw about all Oleg has to offer, except for the one ability that takes away the debuffs, but we didn't really need to see that.
Wait, the rat is helped by the pirates who attacked the palace? Get them!
Oh boy.
I begin to question logic of joining this crew.
You know what, Oleg, I sometimes question the logic of leading this crew.
I'm sick of this place. Let's get back to the ship.
And on, Baston.
Alright, well, at least they don't have the same issue, excuse me, as, excuse me, buddy. What am I gonna say? In Crocotopia, or in, like, the, Wheeler's Lab. Like, what was that? Was that Sinbad Part 3, where you would try to listen to the dialogue, and you would come out of your after combat immune and just be pulled right back into a battle? At least they fixed that for this update, which is great. Where? Did it tell me to go this way? Is it because my ship's not unbottled, maybe? Hello? What are we doing here? supposed to go over there? Something's fishy here. I really don't want to get pulled about with you stinking lot. Where's my... hang on, let me... Hello? Where's my ship? It doesn't want me to go to my ship. I don't know what it wants from me. Oh, interesting. Okay. Do I have to go to the gorge? What does the quest say? Okay, travel to the gorge. Alright. Okay, cool. So yeah, once they add a skyway, they won't have to have this, but instead of going to the passage, I can go to the gorge. That's great. I love gorges. Just where I wanted to go. When I was trying to call in a favor, just where I wanted to go.
This is unpleasant. Let's make sure we found the right place.
Alright. A wintry wonderland. Man, yeah, my computer's running awfully. I'm gonna have to... maybe I'll just have to do this solo. Let me switch realms to someplace where people might not be. We'll go to Mordecai. There are a lot of available areas, so that makes me think quite a few people are playing the game after the update. That makes me happy. Hopefully Pirate101 gets some upgraded performance. This does kind of look like a gorge to me. I see lots of... maybe there's a side quest with these little berry bushes. We got little animals skulking around. There's not going to be a map here, is there? Nope, no map here either. Oh, yikes. Ah, well... I guess we get to fight some wintry wolves. I didn't see a clear path through, so you know what? We're just gonna be in the thick of it. What do these guys got? Follow through 3, Vengeance Strike, and Devour. Vengeance Strike 3 is a rough one.
Already, Captain.
Well, I'll leave you up there because you have repel borders. That's fine. You're kind of protected. Peter Quint needs to take a seat in the back for sure. Where's the weapon power one? Yeah. No. Vengeance Strike 3, where we could get stunned, that could really draw the battle out, but at least they're melee. At least they're melee attacks and not musketeers, so that'll help me out a lot. I forgot to look at what class they were. I assume Buccaneer, but I have to check. Someone else is in Mordecai, that kind of surprises me. Someone else back there, maybe a Buccaneer? I can't... no, it's probably a swashbuckler with Contessa. They're using the Oleg as well. Nice. Yeah, Vengeance Strike, these wolves are probably bucks. Which will make El Toro a pretty favorable matchup here with his repel borders and their decreased dodge. Nice, one down. He said, can't touch this. Alright. Now I can get some. So Oleg's, if he just, I'm thinking about Oleg's ability, the one that increases chaining ethics. I wonder if that one is, I assume that's Relentless Blade Storm and Follow Through. I'm gonna presume. But, if it just doubles it, I don't think that really helps my case any. Well, I guess it would give, like, I guess my companions have Blade Storm 2 would give him Blade Storm 4, but that really doesn't do too much. Nice, Oleg is getting some. I guess it's kind of good they didn't give Oleg the ability to get Bladestorm 2, Relentless 2, that would just kind of make him another chaining companion, and he's built more for support, so I really don't mind that. Oh no, my leg! He laughs it off. Cursed! Alright, at least the transfer student's doing his job. Alright. He must have a ability then that can on the curse. Doesn't matter which one of these I think. I don't really need to. I guess we can all just bash these guys in the face. Should be over pretty quick. Whoa. Alright, I'll start to stick to this side. We're probably making our way for that path there behind us. A couple blue yum fruits I wouldn't mind snapping up along the way. I guess I'll just have to stick to the sides here. I didn't see clear sidewalks, so I just kind of wandered into the woods and got started kind of slap dog these wolves around. But I'll stick to the sides next time. Would not be the first time I was just wandering around blindly and accidentally got pulled into a battle. Probably won't be the last. Nice. Alright. These guys are out of the way. Let's continue the mission. Trusting a random polar bear. No, I guess we has his. Yeah, okay, it does have us going over here. I don't know where that blue yum fruit went. Guess he didn't get to pick it up. Unfortunate. Ooh, there's a sign.
Aye, this is indeed the Ural Gorge from the Squirrel's map. The stone ought to be right over that ridge.
Pretty convenient. There's a sign laying right there. Oh, how are we getting over the ridge? We'll probably go through this cave, I guess.
It had better be. This cold air is splitting all my ends.
Ha! Silly tiny mortals. No cold can best mighty Hercules.
Hey, we got some voice lines from Hercules. It's nice.
The captain's right. We'll warm him up by moving. We've just got to find our way into that fortress.
Can't go on. Cold, too great. Is this the end of the legendary Sinbad? Albino, make sure the next one is less handsome.
What a dramatic cat.
Ha! Mortal felines and your petty weakness to sub-zero temperatures. Shall mighty Hercules hurl you through the mountains?
No! Nope! How about that? Got my second wind. Very, very cold wind. I could explore this place all day.
No, you cannot. You will die. You will all die. For you are weak, and Polaris is cruel.
Oof. There's a house. I thought we were gonna go through that cave. Maybe we'll go into that cave later, or perhaps it is perhaps they're just leaving areas open so they can add things in the future with side quests and stuff. Who knows? Kind of crazy. The ship's right up there.
You do not know winter as Polaris knows winter. Here, winter is not fluffy snow and pretty ice. Winter is predator. We are its prey, and everywhere are its traps. Frost makes metal weapons cling to skin and tear at it. Chill makes spark locks misfire. Cold saps your strength, what little you had. So you move, but exertion makes sweat. Sweat freezes. You get frostbite. Limbs just fall off.
Woof.
Not my limbs.
My people were born to this cold. We adapt. We survive. Barely. You too must adapt before the cold claims you. Special resin can insulate spark locks and blades, so it is carried by Polaris soldiers. We must take it from them. Then you need Haskaberry. Grows in cold, resists cold. If you eat berries, you too will resist cold. I know where they grow. Do these things, and you may reach Bastogne alive. Do not do these things, and I will sing said song to your memory.
Then I vote for doing the things, surviving, and nobody singing. Solid wins all round. Let's get going. And watch out for penguins and bears.
Alright. More fetch quests, yay. The thing I noticed that with the dialogue, they're changing while he's talking here, it just
frost, so you move. But exertion winter is predator.
Yeah, every single one changes the camera angle and just pans around him while he talks. I don't think this was a thing before. They might have gotten this from Wizard 101. I guess I don't hate it. Like, there's a little bit of movement as he talks. It's just kind of weird because I'm not used to the camera panning around and changing every time you click a dialogue option. I don't know, just something I noticed, just something different. Alright, we gotta collect some stuff. And oh yeah, the berries, of course. The berries you could have let us know like 10 minutes ago. We just passed a bunch of berries. Outskirt patrol. Are these guys outskirt patrol too? I'd rather fight melee characters. Yeah. Yeah, let's fight Buccaneers. We're gonna have a more favorable matchup. Be better suited. Relentless, merciless, Gunstinger, and second chance. Man, Musketeers are gonna have a rough time this update, I suspect. Crate of fish, fun. Okay. Because we're going against Bucks, I'm just gonna purely buff here. I'm just gonna buff a Romy. Damage protection will be less important than me just getting criticals and not getting criticaled on, I find, when it comes to Buck versus Buck fights. Most of the time. Is that Oleg just hanging out back there? Oh yeah, I forgot. Rank 3, I guess, does it for all your allies too? I have to go back and look, I already forget. I drained him 2 seconds ago. Oh man, they all have a damage protection though. That's cool. Okay, this is new. I don't know when the last time I saw that. Maybe the Metal Guardian and Mushu? He would put on a protection while you're sitting there in the cage. Let's see what type it is. Leviathan's Cry. So I think Musketeers at least could still do the regular damage. Well, that's kind of crazy. Well, I guess I want one too. I'll let them come to me. I don't know who will be double bonus chain top. I mean, sure, why not? We're just gonna do it. Alright, Polar Bears, what else you got? If they start buffing strength, it's gonna go be crazy in here. I thought I only saw Relentless and Bladestone in there, but... Uh-oh. Okay. It's a charge. I thought for a second that was gonna be like a Kraken's Lament, not Kraken's Lament, whatever the strength, the small strength boost is. I was like, oh no, that's gonna be tough if all of them did that. But maybe if you had a group with one leader and that one leader could do a strength buff or whatever class they are, that'd be kind of cool. If they all did that buff, woof, we'd be toasted. All right, we're just gonna have to go in. These guys are sitting around taking far too long. Well, let's do a reckless frenzy. We're getting in there. We're gonna be in the thick of it. Give him an old Chargerino. Nah. Just get in there. Look, everybody, get in there. Surprise! See how much damage I can do with their 50% reduction on. Oh, I can still do a good amount of damage. Strength buffs thankfully cut through. The criticals definitely helping there. So what, 3 criticals in a row definitely helps. Can we finish him off before field goal? Excellent. Get all my chains in and then do some reckless frenzy damage. Get some self damage in there. Doesn't sound too shabby. Nice. Alright. Easy date. I wonder how more casual players, if anyone's played through this and they maybe have a different class or a more casual Buccaneer build, they haven't farmed for one of the more optimal builds like I did some of, please let me know in the comments how you find the difficulty. I'll be interested to know too, because I did not watch any of the test around footage or things like that. I know there were some changes that happened, but I have no idea what was changed or when. I would not be surprised if there was some difficulty stuff that was either too easy or too hard that King's Isle kind of messed with the levels of. But yeah, please let me know how you find the difficulty. I would be, nothing's been superbly difficult for me yet. Even with me, well, I guess his polar endurance does happen after everything too. I said that wrong earlier. Yeah, I haven't found anything super difficult even when I kind of equip new gear and have a new companion, so. Heyo, Oleg going in. Funk. Nice, you're gonna get all debuffed. He might have a guaranteed, an ability that gives him like a guaranteed critical or something. We'll see what he does here. But he's getting absolutely debuffed by everybody. Man, look at this. Yeah, I forgot, did he have a follow through there? I totally forgot to look at what abilities he was using. Transfer student, you're a little behind the times, buddy. Come on. Let's see what he has now. Relentless 2 and Blade Storm 2. Okay, so it didn't give him any follow through, but if you just double, if he was just doubling abilities, the double of 0 is 0. See, I only have follow through 2 still. I still only have Relentless 2. That didn't change. Maybe it doesn't double, maybe it just gives you an extra rank, because I think these guys only had Relentless 2, Blade Storm 2, so now they have 3 and 3. I only had Relentless 2, now I have 3, so that makes sense. So you can't, okay, well, I don't know. I still don't understand.
No problem, Captain.
And I don't think I ever will. Alright, hopefully we get what we need from these guys, we don't have to do another battle. But this is a fetch quest, so you know. Bound to happen. Let's see what we got. Do we get all this? Am I sliding on ice?
Good. I show you how to cover your weapons when you're ready.
That's so cool. Again, the huge. I was sliding on the ice. That's so cool. If I don't get pulled into a battle, but I gotta. That is hilarious. That's awesome. Another training tome. No way. How they just. I wonder if they. Did they port this from Wizard and like make one of the like, I don't know, you go collect the reagents or you collect, I don't know, something, crafting components or something. Did they just replace those locations with training tomes? Because training tomes are everywhere. But that is cool that you slide on the ice. That's so fun. Cool little detail. Gotta be careful. I wonder how far you slide. I don't want to play around with it because I don't want to get pulled into a battle. But gotta be careful you don't slide right into an enemy. Alright. Here's where we want to... Excuse me? Where are you going? I want you for my potions. You just... slipped into a wall there. That's crazy. Alright, well. Oh. I can still hear you. I guess I just need a couple of these. There it is over there. That's a pesky thing. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, good. I prepare berry dish. See me when ready.
Let's try not to get pulled into another battle with these guys. Ugh. Guess I'll just try to sneak a low past. Alright, coolio. Let's go back. Get all this stuff done. He's making it sound like we need all this for a huge trek through the snow. Let's see how long it takes us. Excuse me?
Now we cover weapons in resin and eat berries I have prepared.
How did you prepare them?
How can a berry be too sweet and too tart and taste like feet?
Is old magic.
Past its expiration date, more like. But I have to admit, I do feel warmer.
You know, berries expire when it's below freezing. That shouldn't be possible.
Good. Now what? Ah, yes. Now that you are toasty as fire
You all what you
beetles,
eat.
we must get past Ridge. I know not how to do this.
Oh, great. Maybe we are going in the cave.
That cave may be a path around it. Let us go and see.
You be going around the mountain. Yep, and we'll be coming around the mountain when we come. Maybe that's the next. Maybe that's the next quest. You'll be coming around the mountain. Alright.
No such luck. This is shallow, a dead end. But maybe we can climb over? Look for handholds.
Yeah, I don't see any handholds here, Bonnie, and I'm not climbing this sheer cliff. What about the other cave? Wasn't there another one? There's a cave over there. Hang on, gotta go look in the wall of ice.
Ah, smooth as a Marleybonian's brain it is.
That's funny. Great insult.
Hey!
Nice.
These penguin blokes must be getting through somehow. Let's wrestle a map out of them.
Oh, you're serious? We gotta defeat more of them? Come on. Soon we don't have any. Maybe we can have access to a map after that. Lol, probably not. Alright, well, we already fought those guys. I guess let's fight some other musketeers here. See what they have to offer. Overwatch 5. Oh, this was a mistake. Oh no. Oof. Alright. This will take a little bit of more planning. That's not gonna help us. I'm just gonna hide straight away. We're gonna need dodge. Alright. New strategies. Well, we haven't run into as much Overwatch 5 as we had for like Clockatopia and the updates surrounding that, which is nice. And let's say Part 3, the heist update. That was kind of annoying to have every single battle. Not insurmountable, but it was pretty difficult. I think of all the classes, Buccaneer probably has the least options to deal with it. It's not impossible, but it takes a bit more planning. Thankfully I have a little swashbuckler hide on standby, and thankfully these penguins are dumb enough to walk up directly to us, so I just don't have to worry about that one. Jean-Claude Decamp. Nice. Nice. My Frostbiter is very on theme for Polaris, which is excellent. Let's unlock this guy here. You really don't have to go anywhere.
Will do.
Okay, so going here will activate his, but I can't be pushed anywhere. You have to plan out each individual place you're gonna go, which is kind of annoying. But no, when I reach here, his is gonna activate, so I can't go there. So I just have to go here. He can't go here, he'll push him back there. Oh, this is complicated. I don't know. Nope, I should be able to take out this guy. They look a little squishy. That critical was excellent. Hopefully the three of them can take out him, and then we can the other one on the other side, and then we can defeat the last two somehow. Usually 60 seconds for each turn is enough to, you don't really have to use your brain that much, but when I'm trying to be a little bit more tactical about it and figure out placement and where all these overwatches are going to go off, sometimes I want a little bit more time to try to plan stuff out, but I guess that's just part of the game. You have to deal with the enemies and the time you're given, so I should quit whining about it. Can you help me out, Oleg? Can you... Nuts, well, they did not defeat him, which is a little bit of a bummer. Oof. Ouch. Did you all quit shooting El Toro? Should have put the absorption on him, I guess, but Peter Quinn is old. I really do like using El Toro as a Buccaneer. His buffs are superbly helpful, but Peter Quinn is the GOAT. He is far more useful. There's a reason he's the first mate, and it's a good reason. So I'll probably activate the Overwatch here, which means I won't get pushed. So I should be clear to do this guy around this way. I don't really know. If you go here, is this guy's Overwatch gonna... hopefully I can take him out. If not, I should be able to decrease his accuracy enough, so... We're gonna hope that he gets through, and then I'm just gonna do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Like it? Oh man, nuts, I didn't even think about his Overwatch. The plan all crumbles. No! Alright. Where's that gonna push you? Oh, nuts. Alright. Well, kind of a waste of a turn. See, I could not even predict what would go off when. Did he not? Maybe, did he block the original Overwatch? Is that why I didn't get pushed back? Oh no, not El Toro. Dang it. Shouldn't Buccaneers have loud on them? Quit triggering the swashbuckler. Alright. I can't tell if that placement's gonna be helpful for me or not. I think so. I think that'll help me. Actually, that was genius. Because I can now... Thank you, Molly. Because I can go here now. Okay, good. You can go here now, and El Toro will block for you. Do you guys have parting shot or anything? El Toro can go hide in the back like a little wee babe. No, that's just for yourself. I wish you could heal somebody else. Alright, yeah, let's try this configuration out. Let's see if we can't do this. That's kind of pitiful damage. Can we get a couple criticals? Thank you. Avoid the accuracy debuff from the Overwatch if you don't need to worry about missing if you just critical all the time. Buccaneers go brrrr. Come on, we can get him. Come on. Good, alright, that makes our life easier. Alright. This should be about the end of the line for these guys. Hopefully we can pick up this map. I'm not fighting these guys again. If there's another battle, we're going back over the polar bears. The Buccaneers are simpler. You just, both sides just buff, and then you just see which side can smash each other the hardest. All this Overwatch 5 and seeing which way, where you have to go, and tiptoeing around and getting pushed back all the time. Not for me. Give me a good old slugfest any day.
Bring it on! Aye, aye, Cap.
Alright. Bink. Bop, boop. I do kind of like that sliding thing. That's pretty fun. Did we get it? We got it.
Oh, there's a cave, a better cave. That's how they get through the ridge to Bastogne. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure I pointed that out the second we stepped into this area, and nobody listened to me. We could have been there. We probably didn't have to mess around with. This was the most obvious cave too. We didn't have to mess around with anything else. We didn't even need the berries. We could have just run through here. But you know what? Oh well. All right. Ridge Cave. Let's do it. Now that the whole Empire's on alert. Hopefully they thought we left, but... Alright, it looks like ice mines down here.
Right, you lubbers. Keep sharp and stay quiet. We don't want to be getting caught now.
Rapid, every time you open your mouth about being stealthy, something goes wrong. Watch this.
Alors, mes amis, we have intruders.
Yep.
Prepare them for the guillotine.
Look at that dude with it. Is that a pipe? Or is that the end of his... Oh, I guess that's the end of his beak. I thought he had a pipe in his mouth. I was like, that's so cool. But it was just the end of his beak wiggling around.
Rats.
Yeah, Ratbeard, you should just stop. Just stop, buddy. Cool. A cool layout for a battle. Let's see what we got. A cool hot... You get it? Literally. It's real cool. Cave soldier. Oh, these are all just cave soldiers. Okay. Oh, they have explosive decoy. Oh, geez. Alright. Oh, boy. Parting shot. Only Overwatch 2, but they have parting shot 4, so we do not want to disengage. No disengaging. I'm going to want this because I'm going to run in first, probably. Let's do this stuff. That's only for 3 turns. Let me put this on you this time, because you got the absolute snot whacked out of you last battle. I might have to get Garando back in here. Yeah, we kind of want them to come out of that funnel. If it were melee characters, it'd be nice if I could put myself right in the middle of that funnel, and they'd all have to attack me. But that kind of hinders us because we want as many hands-on as we can right away. Alright. I'm protected. I don't have a strength buff on me right now, but that's okay. We're just going to get in there and start doing stuff. I'm a hands-on guy. Are we buffed up all the way yet? No. But it's time to go. I shouldn't be able to take too much damage. At any rate, I should be able to suffer all of their whatever special abilities they could pull out of their pockets, and while my companions all buffed up come in for the second wave. I'm the decoy. I'm the bullet sponge they can use all their abilities on, and then the team will come behind and wipe them out. Nice, that's great that I'm getting all the chains on one penguin, so I should be able to take him out instead of spreading the damage. Immune? Oh, I forgot about the explosive decoy. Did he survive that? You gotta be kidding me. That could have been the end of him. I forgot about explosive decoy. We have to have multiple people attacking everybody now. Alright. A little difficult, but we got this. Kind of cool. Explosive decoy is definitely something I have to play around, change my play style for a little bit, but it's not as egregious as Overwatch 5, so I kind of like that. Okay, good. They're not doing much to me. The AI for these enemies is still not the best. They should definitely just stay at a distance and wait for us to come through the breach. Oh, they have bombs? Oh, my computer's gonna love this. Oh, nuts. Alright, well, this is good. Good gracious. Alright, now my computer's gonna run like 2 miles an hour. You're hiding yourself? You weren't even hit by the bombs, transfer student. Come on! Your job was to buff everybody else. Alright, I don't think they're knockback bombs because he didn't go anywhere. Be nice if it was not knockback.
We're nearly there.
Whoa! Gracie, did you just summon a golem? That's cool. I guess so, thank you. I did not expect that. What if you have her in the battle? Does she still do that? What am I gonna do now? Because he's gonna do explosive decoy again. I guess I'll go here. I guess we'll go there. You're gonna have to trample over all the bombs, but then your job is to finish him off. I don't know what my chains are gonna do here, so I'm just trying to tank down some health. Let's see, he's gonna... Hopefully one of my other chains can land back on him. But does the barrel kill him? Okay, that was funny. So, he was immune, and then because I was gonna kill him, it was a lethal strike, but he activated explosive barrel, and his explosive barrel exploded all around him and damaged the actual explosive barrel, which went off, but that explosive barrel went off after his immunity was done, so he was defeated. Nice. Alright, and I was able to chain through that one, so that's nice. Let's see how the rest of these guys fare. I'm hoping Peter Quint can take him down 2 explosive decoy. I'm getting the names of this stuff mixed up. I'm hoping he can take him all the way down, and then Olet can finish him off afterwards. I don't know if that's too much to ask. Well, Peter Quint, you did nothing! Alright. At least I do not have knockback bombs. That would be superbly annoying. Oh look, I think you're doing more damage than Peter Quint did. That's crazy. It is a sad day. A rare sad day when Peter Quint does not do very well. Alright, I'm getting bombs dropped upon. See, they drop them on the wrong side of me, but oh well. Oh my goodness, transfer student, are you serious? You are dropping the ball big time. That is a cool mechanic though, with Gracie Conrad spawning the War Golem. Makes you wonder why she doesn't do that in more difficult battles, you know? Other than some random cave, but it is cool. Alright. Let's see what we can't do here. I want a flanking. We'll have 2 people attack each enemy just because of this silly explosive decoy thingy mabobber. Let's get my hits in. My first hit really doesn't seem to do very much damage. I don't know if that's maybe just because it's a regular flanking attack or what, but a couple of my first attacks just really did no damage. Now that's gonna hurt. Oh man, that really. That explosive decoy really does do some damage. Alright, now Peter Quint's about to pop off. Let's go. There we go.
I think I would have preferred the guillotine.
Oh yeah?
Quite the battle. And look, my friends, an elevator. No petty climbing for us. The divine smile upon us this day.
Hockey's got something to say about that?
You're welcome.
Yep. Let me take a look real quick. We've received a couple pieces of gear. Let's see if we got anything fun. A nice swashbuckler coat that gives flanking. I don't know if this will make it into any builds, but that's cool. I think this is the same, just common drop for privateer we've gotten. And a Valor's Fortress ring. Cool. Let me see. Let me try. I want to try out something different. Yeah, well, let's try out the Bleeding Strike, see how that does. I'm gonna go back to my regular band. That Polar Endurance isn't doing too much for me. I'm gonna go back to that, I think. Let me put this back up top for an extra attack. But we'll try out the Bleeding Strikes for a little bit. Is there any yum fruit down here? I took a little dabblage last time. No? Alright, let's just go up. Oh, there's gonna be more enemies, aren't there? You gotta be kidding me.
What is this? Who dares use the free elevator of free Penguinonia without paying the toll?
Penguinolia. You guys, pretty hypocritical world we've stumbled into. That's a little oxymoronic there, don't you think, Sarge?
I do, for I am citizen of so-called republic of yours.
Ah, but are you a citizen plus gold member with platinum premium miles?
What?
I spit at platinum premium miles.
I thought as much. Citizens, attack!
What a crazy, corrupt world we're in. Alright. We're back at it. With my Bleeding Strikes, you guys will go down in no time. Another fun battlefield? Are these... Okay, so we just have Polarian troops here. This is not the cave dwellers we have. I didn't pull protection, so we're just gonna strength buff and rush in there. Alright. We're gonna get right to business. They're coming to me, of course, because they're silly gillies. And we'll take no Overwatch, right? Yeah, we'll just take the fight to you. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, will do.
I guess you can go all the way around the...
All ready, Captain. All problem, Captain.
We're just gonna go in here. Everybody gets a man. I didn't do as much damage as I thought. Come on, Peter Quint, you can do it. Alright, I guess this is taking longer than I thought. Maybe it was not just going to be a quick mission. Maybe we did need the berries and everything. I guess it's colder out here in the woods than it was at the capital. It's all making sense now. No way Napoleon has not prepared for this, though. No way he doesn't suspect that we're still going to go for this Windstone. nice. The bleeding strikes 200 damage. Bad. Whoa! Ouch! What in the world? Man, these. Uh-oh. I just went down. And it sounds like they're getting reinforcements. That's crazy. So maybe they have...
I thought I heard unmistakable sounds of non-plus gold premium citizens using elevator.
Maybe they have... I think they have an X attack. I think I had a block behind me too, so maybe they also have a crosswise. Either way, this is getting a little grim. We gotta... We need to start wrapping this up. Who's this guy? Oh, we're post relentless blade storm and soul shroud. Alright, well, I went down. I was mistaken to just buff and run in. That was totally my bad. I 100% should have protected myself a little bit. So that one's on me. Man, it doesn't take me up from defeat, his polar endurance. I guess I should have kept El Toro by him to get some health. That one's on me too. I thought it would have healed me up from 0, but I guess not. Ouch. Alright. Uh-oh. Can you hit this, please? That's good. That's good as well. Alright. That's not good. I can't see! I can't see anything but your stomach. Please don't go down, Oleg. Kind of relying on you here, buddy. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. So it's not going to heal me up, but Toro needs a little bit of health, so I'm going to have him run over here. Oleg has to heal up. We're kind of in damage control mode. Peter Quint, I need you to tank a few of the hits here. Hopefully you can take this guy down. The rest of the team's looking a little bit grim. If you would be so kind, sir, be pretty great. Okay, come on, El Toro. I'll let you get a bunch of health back, which is nice. Alright, you heal. El Toro gets a little bit of health while he's protected. It's turning into quite the claustrophobic fight. There's a lot of... Oof. Alright, well his protection's over. This guy just keeps getting criticals! Somebody stop him! And by somebody, I mean somebody else, because I am totally down right now. Alright, Peter... would a transfer student be helpful right now? I think we just need to do... double chaining is not going to work. I don't think we have anything negative. I don't know, maybe a student would help. We'll put him in here. We need to cause some confusion. Alright, good job, Peter Quinn. Okay. Transfer student, please do something. I kinda need you. This is your time to... Was that a block? Ah, no relentless. Okay, well. Transfer student, do something! Oh, I don't know why the big guy didn't attack anybody. Okay, good job, transfer student. Good work. You're actually doing good stuff. Good job. We might scrape by this one. Alright. Toro, could you please take him out? That would be kind of nice. You have a post. That's not, to be honest, that's not great. And oh, that's. I kind of might have to wait. You have increased dodge. I kind of want to pull back and let him come to us, but I don't think I really have the ability to do that. I don't know. Maybe we can try. Maybe I can try, because we can. If we can hit him with one of our, we can reduce his accuracy if we can hit him with one of the repelled borders. El Toro, you're just not a chaining man today. You're not feeling it, bro, and I kind of need you. That polar endurance is keeping him alive. Alright, El Toro, can you please hit this? This would be great. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. We need that decreased accuracy. Somebody stop him! Good job. Excellent critical, that's what we need. There we go, El Toro. See, all I had to do is insult him a little bit. Now he's a chaining master. Oh, uh-oh. Ah, El Toro's down, alright. Can you not? He's just gonna increase his dodge some more. Good job, transfer student. That's actually just what the doctor ordered right now. That is just what we needed. Goodness gracious. Alright. I mean, I guess we just kind of have to go for it, right? We can't really sit. I mean, I guess I could sit back here and... He's just going to keep... Because of my not my companion, because these guys are going to keep attacking him. He's just going to keep getting the dodge buffs. I was going to wait till some of them expired, but... Soul Shroud, uh-oh. Ooh, I forgot about that. Alright, okay. Well, let's be strategic about this. Let's place Oleg so he can heal the most people with his polar endurance. So if he's here... well, I guess... you can't get everybody. At least get Peter Quint. I wanted Oleg here and Peter Quint over there, but I don't think Peter Quint can reach over there. Yeah, he can't do it, so... This is going to have to be our configuration to make sure Peter Quint gets some health, because he's our main chainer, just in case we can't take this guy down right away, which does not look like we're going to do. Thankfully he hasn't dodged on us, that's kind of nice. Starting with a soul shroud, I thought that... When does that activate? I thought that was just below 50 health, but... I don't know, maybe it's at certain percentages. Oh my goodness, stop! Can you stun him, please? That'd be kind of helpful. Ah, excellent. Okay, now we're good. All is well. We got him now. Nice. Okay. Excellent work. Yeah, this should be good. We were on the ropes there for a minute, but we pulled through. Yeah, that like triple critical multi-attack that the musketeers had absolutely destroyed me there. But now we know for next time. Come on, transfer student, you can do it. Put him in the ground. Man, he really likes that soul shroud. I have to look up how that works. I thought it kind of only happened once, but like when he got below 50 health. But he has had it several times. All right, thank goodness that's over. That was rough. Is that a housing item?
Retreat! Everyone, retreat!
Good. Okay.
Yes, flee. Flee back into cold waste of mountains. They will embrace you. though theirs is embrace of death.
Woof.
We know Death, actually. Nice chap. Now, Oleg, you take the lead from here.
Alright. I thought Oleg said he'd never been through here. Anyways, let's go. We gotta... Well, I need some health. That's what I need. El Toro. Alright. Wow, this is nice. No way we're gonna have to fight anybody down there on the frozen lake. Whoa, what are these guys doing here? Oh, I guess I can't go through there. Excuse me. Numbskull Ettins? Interesting. I need some of that fruit. Let me get down to the water's edge, please. I really don't want to be pulled into a battle with them. I don't want to use up my last potion, too. I don't know how long this dungeon is going to be. So let me just collect a few of these. Yes, please. I guess I could run across here. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? One more would be ideal. I'll wait till this guy passes. Excuse me, Mr. Numbskull. I like how their arms wave up in the air. That's hilarious. Who runs like that, bro? Alright. Just Oleg again? Good. Alright, buddy.
And there is what you seek, Captain. You may wish you hadn't found it.
Wow.
Gate is nigh indestructible, and has brought downfall of many an arrogant thief.
Why didn't you tell us this beforehand?
It is hubris in wrought iron, symbol of sentient folly, the immovable barrier, the impossible dream which so many would die to achieve.
Can Hercules knock it down, or can someone... Who's a good pickpocket? Can someone just pick it?
Doesn't look that strong. Give me half a jiffy, Captain, and I'll get us through.
Alright, Sinbad. Let's see. He's not going to be able to do it, is he? I don't believe in him. Sorry.
Tougher than I
You
thought.
see?
I may need that whole jiffy.
Are you just trying to shove your way through it? Pick the lock.
One jiffy more.
Stand aside, gangly cat. I shall bend these bars with my mighty...
He's not going to be able to do it either. Oh, goodness.
strength.
Hey, that's cool that they had animations for them trying to get through. That's pretty awesome.
The bars are reinforced with ice of Polaris, the cold that hates. No muscle can break them, not even immortals.
Oh, my.
What about a bomb? Coal makes iron brittle, don't it?
That might work.
Find bomb materials in an icy gorge? Okay, sure. Yeah, of course they would just have explosives here. Why not? No.
That smells like a powder store to me. What say we go liberate it?
Is this a dungeon within a dungeon? I thought we had to go through a sigil to get in here. Okay, well, I guess at that, I will take a pause here. And now that we're up to the gate, but not quite through, and the next part we will, I think we should probably be able to finish it up at the next part. I'm not sure, but we'll take it to the end next time. Alright, see you next one. Bye!